Okay.
Okay. Huang Ang, chào con.
Hello, teacher.
How are you, Huang Ang?
I can say I'm doing really fine.
Good. What have you been doing this week?
After going back from my holiday, I
Yep.
immediately started from going extra classes because
Oh, really? Yeah.
my classmate they are continuing the
Right.
extra classes in
Okay.
this July.
Right. How many extra classes do you have to do?
I think if I don't count this class, I would say I had 7.
7. Wow. Quite a few extra. So you are quite busy. Quite busy.
Yeah, I am.
Okay. Okay. Chang Hu. Xin chào, Chang Hu. Chang Hu, can you hear me? Ledok Ang.
Hello, teacher.
How are you, Ledok Ang?
I'm good, thank you.
Good. And Nok Ling. Xin chào.
Hello, teacher.
How are you, Nok Ling?
I'm good. Thank you.
Good. That's good. Okay. Can you please turn your cameras on? Thank you, Knockling. I can see you clearly now. And Ladok Ang, that's great. Can see you well. Huang Ang, I can't see you.
Yeah, because I haven't turned on the camera yet.
Okay. Ah, now you have. That's great. I can see you're here. So, Knockling, did what I send you make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Good. So, any questions, Knockling, or you understand my
I
comments?
understand.
Okay, good. That's good. Ah, Chung Hu, chào con.
Hello, teacher.
How are you, Chung Hu?
I'm fine.
Okay, good. All right, everyone, welcome to class. Good to see you all again. As you can see here, it's very cold again, so I have my merino jumper on. Merino is a type of wool, very warm, and I need it today. What's the temperature there, Knockling? Knockling. There.
It's about 22
Oh wow,
degrees.
quite warm, very warm.
Yes.
Still very warm. Okay, good. Okay, I think I like being warm instead of cold. Much better for me. Okay, everyone. So what we're going to do today, of course, we're going to continue on with speaking and we're going to continue on with writing task 2. Okay, before we start, are there any questions? Any questions for me? Okay. Let me share this with you. All right, everyone, we're going to warm up on this part 1 speaking question. This is a part 1 question. This is a band 9 answer that we're going to listen to. So we'll listen to this a couple of times, then I'm going to ask you the same question. Huang Ang, can you see the video?
Yeah, I can see it's short.
Okay, it is. Yeah. All right, everyone. This is a very short video, by the way, not very long. So please have a listen and have a look at this.
Free time.
In my free time, I love painting because I think it's very therapeutic.
Okay, that's an excellent start to the answer. You could give me a little bit more. You're using an excellent adjective there, therapeutic, very, very high level. An easy way to extend your answers, if you're describing something or someone, is to take that adjective and really open it up by explaining why is it therapeutic. Can you give me an example of it being therapeutic? Let's try it again.
I love painting because it's very therapeutic to me. When I sit down and I just have this white canvas in my hand and I have the creative freedom to just draw or paint whatever, I think time just passes by and I don't even realize it. I am so engrossed in the whole act of painting that time just flies by and I feel like I can get a lot of my feelings out on that canvas, and that's why I think I love painting so much.
Okay, so we're going to have a listen to this again. Okay, so the question is, what do you like doing in your spare time? So her first answer is too short. Of course, she only gives a one-sentence answer. Her second answer is much better because she gives more details. She talks about how she feels. I'll just check some of these words with you as we go. By the way, she says she likes painting because it's therapeutic. Therapeutic. We'll have a look at this word.
What do you like to do most in your free time?
In my free time, I love painting because I think it's very therapeutic.
Okay, this word here, therapeutic. Therapeutic is something that's very good for you. Something that's very good for you in a healthy way. It's to do with your health. Okay, so she says, painting very therapeutic for me. Makes me feel good. Okay, makes me feel relaxed. Other sentences using the word therapeutic could be massages. Having a massage is very therapeutic. Going for a walk outside is very therapeutic for me because therapeutic makes me feel good. Just means makes me feel good in a healthy way. Huang Ang.
Yes.
Can you say the word for me, please? Therapeutic.
Therapeutic.
Good. Chang Hu.
Yeah.
Can you say the word for me, please? Therapeutic.
Therapeutic.
Good. Leduk Ang.
Therapeutic.
Great. And Nok Ling.
Therapeutic.
Perfect. Okay, so just remember, therapeutic, it's a high-level word, C1 or C2 level, and just means to feel good in a healthy way. Okay, so you could say, you probably wouldn't say video games are therapeutic because they don't make you feel good in a healthy way, but doing something like, as she is talking about, painting. Painting is therapeutic because it helps relax her mind. Going for a walk is therapeutic, makes you feel good in a healthy way. Having a massage. Going and having a massage could be therapeutic. Medicine can be therapeutic. So just remember, therapeutic makes you feel good in a healthy way. Okay, let's listen to the rest of her answer.
Okay, that's an excellent start to the answer. You could give me a little bit more. You're using an excellent adjective there, therapeutic, very, very high level. An easy way to extend your answers, if you're describing something or someone, is to take that adjective and really open it up by explaining why is it therapeutic. Can you give me an example of it being therapeutic? Let's try it again.
I love painting because it's very therapeutic to me. When I sit down and I just have this white canvas in my hand and I have the creative freedom to just draw or paint whatever, I think time just passes by and I don't even realize it. I am so engrossed in the whole.
Sorry, I'll go back just a wee bit. That word there, she says, engrossed.
Passes by and I don't even realize it. I am so engrossed.
Okay, engrossed. Engrossed means you are concentrating very hard on something. If you are engrossed in something, you don't notice what else is going on around you. So you might be engrossed playing a computer game. You might be engrossed reading a book. You might be engrossed watching a movie. Just means you are concentrating hard on something, so hard you don't notice what else is happening around you. Engrossed. Okay, engrossed. It's a verb. I'm so engrossed in something. It means I'm concentrating so hard I don't notice what the time is or what the temperature is.
In the whole act of painting, that time just flies by and I feel like I can get a lot of my feelings out on that canvas, and that's why I think I love painting so much.
Okay, so one more time, everyone, that I'm going to ask you the same question. So again, just have a listen to her answer. So she explains what therapeutic means for her, okay, how she feels, okay, and then she talks more about that.
What do you like to do most in your free time?
In my free time, I love painting because I think it's very therapeutic.
Okay, that's an excellent start to the answer. You could give me a little bit more. You're using an excellent adjective there, therapeutic, very, very high level. An easy way to extend your answers, if you're describing something or someone, is to take that adjective and really open it up by explaining why is it therapeutic. Can you give me an example of it being therapeutic? Let's try it again.
I love painting because it's very therapeutic to me. When I sit down and I just have this white canvas in my hand and I have the creative freedom to just draw or paint whatever, I think time just passes by and I don't even realize it. I am so engrossed in the whole act of painting that time just flies by, and I feel like I can get a lot of my feelings out on that canvas, and that's why I think I love painting so much.
Okay, so your turn this time. Huang An. Huang An.
Yes.
Okay, this very
Okay.
easy question to warm up. Okay, what do you like to do in your spare time?
In my spare time, I actually have a lot of things, have a lot of activities to do, like gaming with my friends, or just hanging outside and enjoy some street food out there. But if I don't have a mood for both of that, I would like choose to stick with the book and stick with the book all day and enjoy a hot coffee.
Okay, great. All right, very good. Very good explanation, Huang An. Just to correct one thing, you said, if I don't have a mood for that. Okay, that's what you said. The correct phrase is, if I'm not in the mood for that.
Oh, right.
Okay,
Right.
can you say that, please, Huang Han? If I'm not in the mood for that.
If I'm not in the mood for that.
Correct. That's perfect English now. If I'm not in the mood for that. That is the collocation, if I'm not in the mood for that. Otherwise, your answer, great, Huang An, perfect. Chang Hu.
Yeah.
What do you like to do in your spare time?
I like to play computer games in my spare time because that's the only activity that I find fun nowadays.
Okay, need to give me more. Like you heard the student on the video, Chang Hu. Okay, so what sort of computer game? How does it make you feel? Who do you play with? Okay, Chang Hu.
Alright.
Okay, one more time. So, what do you like to do in your spare time, Chang Hu?
I like to play computer games in spare time because that's the other activity that I found fun nowadays. I really like to play some type of story, a mix of story and fighting games, especially with my friends and cousins.
Okay, good. That's better. And remember, everyone, of course, the reason you give a longer answer is so you can show your vocabulary. You can show how well you can speak English. Le Dogang.
Yes.
What do you like to do in your spare time, Le Dogang?
In my spare time, I did like to take my motorcycle and go hang out with my friend. Specifically, I did like to have a coffee with them. Uh, so we could talk about our daily life and studying stuff. So, and we could plan new like our next hangout, like when, where, and which activity it's gonna be.
Okay, not bad, Le Dogang, but not very fluent. Okay? All right. So you had too many pauses. So what you were saying, Le Dokang, is fine. All right. What you were saying is fine, but too many pauses. Does that make sense, Le Dokang?
Yes.
Okay. So in my spare time, I like to take my motorcycle and hang out with my friends. We go to get a coffee and we sit and we talk. We talk about what we've been doing maybe during that day, and then we plan maybe what we're going to do in the next few days. We talk about things like study, we talk about things that have happened at school, and we just have a really good time and laugh together. It makes me feel really good. Does that make sense, Ledokang?
Yes.
Okay, that is how fluent your answer needs to be. Nok Ling.
Yes.
What do you like to do in your spare time?
One of the most favorite pastime is reading books. And when I read books, I really immerse in the plot, and it gives me a chance to experience many situations, and which improved me my solving.
Sorry, what was the last bit, Knockling? Sorry. It gives you a chance to do what? I didn't hear that.
It gives me chance to experience many situations, which give me which enable me to improve my problem solving skill.
Okay. And you enjoy reading, Knockling?
Yes.
You enjoy it? Good. Okay, good. So you need to tell me that, how much you enjoy it, and maybe remember, give me an example of a book you like. For example. Okay?
Yes.
Can you give me an
Yes.
example now, Knockling? For example. For example.
For example, my favorite book is Pride and Prejudice.
Okay, my favorite book is Pride and Prejudice, which is the story of what, Knockling? Give me one sentence description. One sentence.
Mm, my favorite book is Pride and Prejudice, and I have read this book many times.
Yeah, what is the story about, Knockling? Give me one sentence. What is the story about? It's the story of...
I don't know how to explain the plot.
Okay, it's the story of a woman, right?
Yes.
Who was looking for a what? What is she looking for? What is she looking for, Knockling? What is this? If I put a ring on this finger, what is that?
Sorry, my connect is bad.
Yeah, your
And I
connection is
can hear.
bad today. I find it a little bit hard to hear you, Knockling. She is looking for a husband, Knockling.
Yes.
Is that right? Pride and Prejudice
Yes.
is the story of a woman who is looking for a husband. Okay, that's all you need to say. Just a quick summary, something like that, okay? Okay, Knockling?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I will send you, everyone, those 2 words in chat that we looked today, then we're going to get on to writing. Okay, so the first word we learned was this one. I think I spelled that correctly. That doesn't look right either. Okay, Leduk Ang.
Yes.
Can you see the word I sent you in chat?
Yes.
Can you remember what it means?
To entertain in a good way.
Not
Like
to entertain, not to entertain.
relax or something.
Yeah, to do something that feels good in a healthy way.
Yes.
Okay? Whoops. Ignore the last part, engrossed. Didn't mean to put that there. Therapeutic means to do something makes you feel good in a healthy way. Going for a walk is therapeutic. Having a massage is therapeutic. Maybe, like that student said, painting is therapeutic. Okay, makes you feel good in a healthy way. It's good for you. So you wouldn't probably say video games are therapeutic. They might make you feel good, but it's not so good for your health. Okay, video games good for your excitement, good for entertaining you, but not so therapeutic. Something like going for a walk, painting, all right, having a bath could be therapeutic. Hope that makes sense. The other word was this one. Can't spell today. Huang Ang.
Yes.
Can you see what I've sent you in chat?
You said I was engrossed in playing a game.
Which means, Huang Ang, what does that mean?
It means you are very concentrated on playing a game.
Correct. You're very concentrating and means you don't notice anything around you. Does that make sense, Huang Ang?
Yeah.
Maybe you don't notice the time, you don't notice if it's hot or cold. You are so concentrating on playing the game, okay, that you forget everything else. That's what engrossed means. Again, good high-level word. So 2 words there to add to your vocabulary. Therapeutic means something good for you in a healthy way, okay, and engrossed. You can be engrossed in a game, engrossed in a book, engrossed in your study. Means just you are concentrating very hard. You are engrossed that you don't notice. Maybe you don't notice you're hungry. Okay, because what you are doing is so interesting. That's what engrossed means. Nok Ling, does that make sense to you? Nok Ling, does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Okay, can't hear you very well today. Sorry, Nok Ling. Okay. Let's go on. That was part 1 speaking. Let's go on to part 2 speaking. Going to practice a little bit of part 2 speaking. So remember, you have to
Teacher,
talk. Yep.
I don't know if you realize it, but we just got a new student.
Sorry, you just got
We just got a new student.
a new student.
And by the way, she's my sister.
Your sister. Where is she? Nok Ang.
Hello.
Hello, Nok Ang. How are you?
Today I'm very happy to you.
Okay, nice to meet you, Nok Ang. Welcome to class. Can you turn your camera on, please, Nok Ang?
Okay.
Okay, thank you. All right, welcome to class, Nok Ang. I will talk to you later, but in the meantime, we're going to be practicing speaking part 2, everyone. So remember, you have 2 minutes to talk about each of these topics. We're not going to talk for 2 minutes today. Again, I want you just to talk for 1 minute. Nok Ang, Nok Ang. Nok Ang,
Yes.
oi. Okay, Nok Ang, can you see this topic here on your screen?
Yes, I can see.
Okay, good. Can you read it for me, please? Sorry, read all of this, what I've
Describe a
highlighted.
chain. Okay. Describe a chain that you think would improve your local area. You should say, what is it? What is your local area? What chain would you suggest? How this chain could be made? And explain how this chain would be an improvement to your local area.
Okay, good reading. Good reading, Nok Ang. Chang Hu.
Yeah.
Okay, describe a change you think would improve your local area. Can you read the first paragraph, please, Chung Hu?
I was born and raised in Hanoi and have been here for 27 years. I have watched the city develop from a small town and grow into a modern metropolitan area in a new era. With the skyrocketing population every 10 years, the city's environment has become significantly polluted. As a result, I think environmental laws should be enacted, enacted immediately to solve this problem.
Okay, good reading, Chung Hu. So just this word here, everyone, enacted. Enacted means to put a law in place, means to make a law. Okay, so this person is saying because Hanoi has become more polluted, okay, environmental laws should be put in place to solve the problem. Okay, enacted means to make a law. Enacted. Enacted means to make a law. Okay. Le Duc Ang. Okay, Le Duc
Yes.
Ang, can you
Yes.
read paragraph number 2, please?
First of all, Hanoi's mayor should consider putting more. Wait, first paragraph?
Yeah, the second one, the one I've highlighted. So this word here, by the way, is mayor, not major. Mayor.
Mayor.
Yeah.
My bad.
Okay. Okay, start again, please.
First of all, Hanoi's mayor should consider putting more trash bin out in the streets so people won't throw rubbish anywhere, anytime. In addition, the city police should heavily fine those who are caught littering in the street. By doing so, not only could we save a lot of money on cleaning costs, but could we could also improve the surrounding public scenery.
Good reading. Are there any words there you don't understand, Le Duc Ang? Any words?
The mayor word.
Mayor.
Yes.
Okay, mayor. I'm not sure if Hanoi has a mayor is usually the person who is in charge of the city, the boss of the city. Does that make sense, Le Duc Ang?
I didn't hear that well. What was that?
The mayor, a mayor is someone who is in charge of the city, okay, who is the boss of the city.
Okay.
Okay, most in Western countries, all cities, they have a mayor who is in charge of the city, who is in charge of getting things done for the city. So the mayor. Okay.
Got it.
Good. All right. And Ngoc Linh.
Yes.
Okay, can you read the last paragraph, please?
Secondly, the city should run a campaign to educate people on how to classify and separate garbage before throw it out. It is necessary because unsorted garbage contribute to pollution of underground water and earth. In my opinion, although these above actions are minor, they would contribute to diminishing the impact of pollution in our local area if we done in collective level.
Okay, pretty good reading. Good, not late. So this, by the way, is Band 9 answer. Okay, there are some formal words here. Going to get you to answer this question for me in a moment, but here some of these words, all right, in case you are not sure of them. Born and raised in, okay? Born and raised in is a collocation. I was born and raised in Hanoi. I was born and raised in Ninh Binh. Okay, it means you were born there and you were brought up there. Born and raised in. Okay, this is a collocation. These words often go together. Huang Ang.
Yes.
Okay, where were you born and raised, Huang Ang?
Can
can you please say, I was born and raised in where?
I don't remember exactly why, but it's exactly where. But I was born in Nanjing. And no, wait, is it true? No, it's just my hometown.
Okay.
I was born in the hospital in Hanoi, and also raised in this capital of Vietnam too.
Okay. So to make it
But
easy, Huang An, you could just say, I was born and raised in Hanoi. Okay?
nah, I just wanted to make it complicated.
You did. You did make it but that's fine, Huang An. Okay? Very good paraphrasing. Okay? Remember, here is how you use it, everyone. Here is how you use it. I was born and raised in. Maybe where you were born is different from where you were raised. Maybe not. Chung Hu,
Yeah.
where were you born and raised, Chung Hu?
Uh,
I was.
I was born and raised at Hanoi.
Okay. Le Duc Ang,
Yes.
where were
Yeah.
you born and raised, Le Duc Ang?
Yes, I was born in Hanoi. I don't remember the specific hospital, but in Hanoi and raised here too.
Okay, good. I was born in Hanoi and raised here too, is the correct sentence. You don't need to remember the name of the hospital, okay? This is a very general question. All you need to do is remember the name of the town or city. Okay. Ngoc Ling,
Yes.
where were you born and raised?
I was born in Haiphong and raised in Hanoi.
Great. I was born in Haiphong, raised in Hanoi. Perfect. Ngoc Ang, Ngoc Ang,
Yes,
where were you born and raised?
I
Ngoc
was
Ang?
born. I was born in Hanoi and raised in the here too.
Okay, good. I was born in Hanoi and raised here too. Good. All right. So if someone asks you where you are from, this is a perfect English collocation or group of words to answer the question. I was born in Haiphong and raised in Hanoi. I was born in Hue and raised in Ho Chi Minh. All right. Skyrocketing. Easy one. Skyrocketing. Huang Ang,
Yes.
what does to skyrocket mean?
As I see, is increasing to
Yeah,
describe when something goes up rapidly by a lot.
very good. Okay, something that skyrockets, okay, goes up rapidly by a lot. Okay, something goes up rapidly by a lot. Chung Hu,
Yeah.
is the number of motorcycles in Hanoi skyrocketing?
Well, I can say that the number of vehicles in Hanoi are skyrocketing because like it's pretty common to see car and motorbike everywhere.
Okay, good. That's fine. All right. Good sentence, Chung Hu. So just remember, skyrocketing just means goes up rapidly by a lot. Often people will talk about skyrocketing prices. Okay? Prices for food are skyrocketing. Means to go up very quickly by a lot. Ladokang,
Yes.
significantly. What's something that is significantly?
Very important.
Correct. Something that is significant, very important. Okay. Hanoi is a significant city in Vietnam. It is the capital. Hanoi is a very important city. Something that is significant, very important. Significantly is just the adverb form. All right. Ngoc Ling,
Enacted.
enacted, which means to do what? Ngoc Ling?
To force a law.
Means, this one here, means to put a law in place or make a new law. Okay?
Yes.
All right. Can you just read this sentence, please, Nok Ling?
New laws have been enacted to keep people safe from gun violence.
Okay. Does that make sense to you, Nok Ling?
Yes.
Okay. So enacted, useful word, just means to put a law in place. Okay. Rubbish one. Nok ang. Nok ang.
Yes.
Okay. Rubbish. What are the two synonyms for rubbish? Nok ang?
It's trash.
Yeah. And
Garbage.
garbage. Garbage. Okay. These are
Garbage.
garbage. These are just synonyms, mean the same as rubbish. Rubbish, trash, garbage, all the same thing. Just mean rubbish. Trash, I think, is more an American word. All right. Garbage is more a word that British people use. Most people understand the word rubbish, but rubbish, trash, garbage mean the same. Okay. And just quickly through these ones, heavily fine someone. Okay. Means, as you can see here, means to charge them a lot of money because they've done something bad. Okay. Maybe if you go too fast on your motorcycle, the police will heavily fine you. Means they will give you an expensive fine. All right. To litter. Littering means throwing trash or rubbish on the ground. All right. Instead of putting it in a rubbish bin. To litter just means to throw trash on the ground. Litter, by the way, is also another word for rubbish. Litter. Litter. Maybe in some parts of Hanoi, you can see a lot of litter. Means the same as rubbish. Scenery, I'm sure you know what it means. Scenery, okay, what you see in the natural environment, trees, lakes, grass, rice fields, they are all scenery. Okay, and finally, this one here, run a campaign, means to organize and work on a program to reach a goal, such as a campaign to educate people about pollution. To run a campaign is to publicize something or make people aware of something. So, for example, the government in Hanoi could run a campaign to encourage people to pick up rubbish. Means to publicize an idea. Okay, so I hope you are able to use some of these words in your talk now. Huang Ang.
Yes.
Going to start with you, okay? I want you to answer the question. Same question, Huang Ang, okay?
All right.
Is
this part two?
This is part two, yes. So I want 1 minute, okay, Huang Ang? Just talk for
Okay,
1
sure.
minute. Okay, so have a think about that. Chung Hu,
Yeah.
you are going to be second, okay, Chung Hu? Want you to talk for 1 minute on this topic. Okay, Chung Hu?
Yeah.
Okay, and same for all of you. Ledok Ang?
Yes.
Ledok Ang, oi.
Yes.
Okay, can you see the topic?
Yes.
Okay, so you're going to talk for 1 minute on this. Okay? After
Okay.
Chung Hu. Nok Ling.
Yes.
Okay. Same for you, Nok Ling. 1 minute on this. Okay?
Yes.
And Nok Ang. Nok Ang.
Yes.
Do you want to try this or not? Nok Ang, you don't have to. You've just joined the class, so you don't have to. But you can if you like. Okay, I will ask you again shortly. Okay, Huang Ang, are you ready?
I guess I could go.
I'm sure you can. All right. So 1 minute, Huang Ang, describe a change you think would improve your local area.
So basically my the place I'm living at has a lot of a lot of problems. But I think the most important one that we had to change is the water treatment. But last year I work at the I work in the road, and I saw the sewer water pouring out the road and make them so dirty. Plus when I walked around the city's lake, I found out that a pipe was broken, and the sewage just spills out, and it makes sense it makes the site way worse. So I think the best
Okay,
solution
it's
is to
1 minute. Huang
wait.
Ang, 1 minute already. Very good.
I thought
Huang
I
Ang.
thought I thought we were talking for 2 minutes or
No, I
or
said
rather.
1 minute. I said 1 minute, okay? Just having everyone get used to this.
Then
That
then
was
you should
very good,
have gave
Huang
me
Ang.
just 30 seconds to prepare.
I'm being kind to you, Huang Ang. Being kind. So only one mistake, Huang Ang, and that is it's pronounced sewer. Sewer.
Two.
Sewer.
Ah,
Sewer, okay? So you say, last year I was walking in the road and I saw the sewer water. Sewer water. Does that make sense?
all right.
Yeah. I think you pronounced it a different way, but it's pronounced sewer water. sewer, sewer water. Sewer water, okay? Which is usually bad smelling water from the pipes. So sewer water, sewer water. That was very good though, Huang Ang. Okay, great selection of problem. Chung Hu,
Yeah, teacher.
are you ready?
Wait, give me a moment, please.
Okay,
My
everyone should be
history.
ready now. Only get 1 minute to prepare this. I'm giving you more.
All right.
Are you ready, Chung Hu, or not?
Yeah, I think I'm not sure, but
Okay.
like 19%.
Okay, that will do. Remember, you only get 1 minute to prepare. Okay, Chung Hu, you have 1 minute. Tell me a change that you think would improve your local area.
So to be honest, a change I think would improve my local area is basically like a balance between something like shop and restaurant and the neighborhood. Well, the reason why I think about it is because my local area is look like a mess right now with a lot of restaurant, shop, uh, glass, missing neighborhood, like a messy painting. So about so how the
Nói to anh Trung Hiếu ơi, con kiểm tra cái mic của con nói to lên.
wait. Hello, is my mic clear or not?
Yeah, I can hear most of you. I can hear most of you, Chung Hu. Okay.
Oh, wait. So let me say it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mic is
Start
my
again.
Wi-Fi,
Start again.
yeah, my mic is half broken right now. Okay, so the change I think would improve my local area is balance the amount of restaurant and shop within my neighborhood. Why I think of this? The reason is simple because my local area right now is look like a mess with shop, restaurant, and all and cafe mixing with neighborhood together, making it look like a messy painting. So so how so I think about this change the moment I see how my local area right now and what can it improve? Well, they will make my local area have less noise pollution while making it also crowd a bit and uh,
Okay, anything else? That was 50 seconds, Changhu. Not bad. 50 seconds. Okay, 50 seconds. All right, so you have the right idea, Changhu. Okay, you talk about the problem, you describe the problem, and then you say what your idea is for fixing it. Okay, Changhu?
All right.
All right, so you say, there are too many cafes, restaurants, shops in my area. Makes the place look really messy. When I go outside, I often see a lot of rubbish in the street. Okay, so you talk about the problem and then give a suggestion how you would fix it. Does that make sense, Chung Hu?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right, Leduk Ang, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, you have 1 minute. Describe a change you think would improve your local area, Leduk Ang.
For first of all, my local area have many problems. The citizen lives here keep their pet unleashed, and well, if they are running they are running around, mostly are dogs running around, and they leave their litter everywhere in the street. It will decrease the like even what is it? The scenery, like the overall scenery of the local area. And last is the noise pollution, which is hard to change, but the block where I live in have many people, and sometimes they're just making random noise at
Okay,
night.
all right. That's 1 minute, Leduk Ang. Very good. Okay, that's pretty good, Leduk Ang. Okay, just need to change the way you say some words. So you talk about one of the problems is that people unleash their pets, especially dogs. Is that right?
Yeah, I
Okay.
messed that up.
Not really. Okay, I understand. I understood what you were saying, but it's better to say, in my area, people don't keep their pets on a leash. Is a better way to say it. Does
Okay.
that make sense? In my area, people don't keep their pets on a leash, especially dogs. All right? You can also say it your way. You can say, in my area, people unleash their pets a lot, especially dogs. Also makes sense. You can say it either way. In fact, you can say it many different ways. The only thing you didn't get right, you talked about it, the litter decreasing the scenery. Okay, which
Like
doesn't
local
quite make
scenery.
sense. Sorry, what do you think?
Local scenery.
Yeah, but decrease isn't the correct word. Decrease the scenery. All right. You could say makes a mess of the scenery is better.
Oh, okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, so you can't decrease the scenery. Okay, that verb and that noun don't really go together. Okay, so you can make a mess of the scenery. You can destroy the scenery.
Yes.
Destroy the scenery. Okay, also makes sense, but not decrease the scenery. Doesn't quite make sense in English. But good try, the Ang. Okay, good try. Good problems. Nok Ling.
Yes.
Okay, you have 1 minute to describe a change you think would improve your local area, Nok Ling.
To be honest, I have lived in Hanoi for 15 years, and I believe it's a developed city attracting a huge workforce because people want to improve their quality of life. But citizens in here suffer from many health problems due to the polluted environment, such as air pollution, noise pollution, and water pollution. One time, I came back home from a long trip, and that time I just want to relax and have a good sleep. But it was weekend, and my neighbor has some like karaoke songs, and they sang for a long time, about like 3 to 4 hours. was very unpleasant to me, and I can't sleep. And
Okay, 1 minute, Knockling. 1 minute. Okay, good, Knockling. Good. Okay, sounded very natural. All right, so you easily filled up a minute, Knockling. That was
yeah,
good. That was good. Okay, I just think what we need to work on with you again is just to make you a little bit more fluent. Okay, what you are
yes,
doing is not bad. It's not too bad, but just need to be a little more fluent, little more convenient. All right.
yes,
Sorry, not convenient. Okay, a little more. What is the word I'm trying to think of? More fluent, bit more relaxed, almost.
yes,
For example, I was born and raised in Hanoi. I've been here for 15 years. I think one of the main problems in my part of Hanoi is pollution. We have air pollution, we have noise pollution, and we have water pollution. Okay?
yes,
Like that. Does that make sense?
yes,
Okay, so just a little more fluently. Little more fluently. But that's good,
yes,
Knockling. Again, so everyone so far, you've all had good answers. You've all had good answers, which is great. You are all on the right track. Knock ang, knock ang. Knock ang, oi.
Yes.
Con
Yeah.
bật, con nói to,
Okay,
bật
knock
bật
ang.
mic lên con. Thôi, bật mic lên. Rồi, ok.
Do you want to try this, knock ang?
Con có muốn thầy bảo con nói đó. Để thẳng cái camera vào trước mặt đi, đừng để mỗi cái trán không như thế. Rồi, ok, thank you con.
Okay, does she want to try, Mrs. Hart, or not?
Con có bắt đầu nói được không? Ok, nói to lên. Muốn hay không thì cứ nói to lên, hoặc nếu mà không thì để sau này đã. Nhanh, nhưng mất thời gian của các bạn con. Skip her please.
Okay, all right. She can just listen for the moment. Kwang has joined the class. Kwang, chào gon.
Hello, teacher. How are you?
How are you, Kwang?
I'm good.
Good. All right, Kwang. Do you know what we are doing, Kwang?
Yes.
Okay, so I need you to talk for 1 minute on this topic, okay? Can you
Okay.
do that now, Kwang?
I think I can.
You think you can or can't?
Yeah. Can't.
You can't do it.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Could you think of a change would improve your local area, Kwang?
I think it will raise awareness
Raise awareness about what?
About throwing trash and clean area.
Okay, good. Okay. Raise awareness, okay, about, well, you could say throwing rubbish, throwing
Yes.
trash, and keeping the area clean is how you say it. Keeping
Yes.
the area clean. Okay, we'll do more practice about this next week. Are there any questions before we finish our speaking for today, everyone? So we're going to do the same thing again next week. I will choose another topic for you, but in the meantime, just to revise, remember, these are some of the phrases and words that are very useful to know. Okay, Kwang,
Yes.
where were you born and raised? Kwang, where were you born and raised? I was
born and raised in Hanoi.
Good.
And
Okay, I was born and raised in Hanoi. Good. That's all you need to say. Born and raised in Hanoi. Skyrocketing is a useful adjective. Skyrocketing means to go up very fast. Okay, you can talk about skyrocketing prices, skyrocketing population. Okay, skyrocketing traffic, too much traffic. Something that is significant. Significant means important. Okay, significant, or something that has made a big difference. Something that is significantly polluted means it is polluted a lot, if it is significantly polluted. Okay, couple of other words here we didn't look at before. Something that is minor, okay, is something that is not very important. Okay, we have a minor problem, means a problem that is not very important. Huang Ang, Huang Ang.
Yes.
What is the opposite of minor? Do you know?
Minor. I think I could say adult.
Begins with M. Also begins with M. One word. Huang Ang also begins with M.
I'm taking a different minor. I'm taking
Right.
a different minor.
Yeah.
This should be a major.
Correct, everyone. Yes, you are quite right, Huang Ang. Okay, there are different sorts of minor. Like many English words, minor has a couple of different meanings. You just have to look at the sentence to work out which meaning it is. Okay, but when you are talking about a minor problem, the opposite, Chang Hu. Chang Hu.
Yeah.
Okay, minor. Okay, if I say we have a minor problem, which means a small problem, what is the opposite of a minor problem?
Like big problem.
Yeah. And the word begins with M. The word I want begins with M, Chang Hu. Not big problem, but what word is the opposite of minor in this sentence? Do you know? Laduk Ang? Laduk Ang?
Yes.
Minor problem. What is the opposite?
Minor problem.
Yeah, what's the opposite? Sorry, Laduk Ang?
Major problem.
Is correct. Major problem. Major problem. Okay, Chang Hu? Chang Hu?
Yeah.
Okay, the opposite of minor is major. Okay? Minor problem means a small problem. Major problem means a big problem. Okay? Minor and major are opposites in this context. Okay. So again, I've shown you all some new words, new phrases that you can add to your vocabulary. Like I say, next week we will continue with this speaking. Okay, for the rest of the lesson, for the next half hour, we're on to writing. So remember, for the last couple of weeks, we've been looking at ideas. This is writing task 2. You have to think of ideas. The first thing we do when we read the question, Kwang.
Yes.
When we look at a writing task 2 question, what is the first thing we do?
We analyze it.
We analyze it. Okay, we analyze it 3 ways. All right, 3 ways. First one is, what is the general topic of the question? Is the question about health? Is it about the environment? Is it about government, traffic? What is it about? Something else, maybe. Okay, that is to get our brains thinking on the right track. Okay, so we look at the topic and we straight away think, is this topic about health? Is it about the environment? Is it about pollution? What is it? Then we look for the key words, make sure we understand them. Then we look at the instruction words. What do we have to do? What does the examiner want us to do? Okay, so the example we used last week, teenagers should not be allowed to use mobile phones at school. Nok Ling, what is the general topic of this question?
Is education.
education. Okay. General topic of this is not mobile phones, by the way. It's not mobile phones. Okay, it's to do with teenagers using phones at school, which is to do with their education, interfering with their education. Okay, the key words are teenagers, not be allowed mobile phones at school. Okay, the instruction is to what extent or how much do you agree or disagree? Okay, what is your opinion? All right, so that is how to analyze a question. That's what we did last week. Now, let's get on to thinking of ideas. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this to you before. KIS, you can see here. KISS, KISS. Chung Hu, can you remember what KISS stands for? KISS is an acronym, just like POT is an acronym for writing task 1. Okay, paraphrase, overview to detailed paragraphs. Can you remember what KISS is an acronym for?
Keep it simple.
Keep it simple. Very good, Chung Hu. Keep it simple. Okay, all your ideas just need to be simple ones. Simple ones. Nok ang, nok ang.
Yes.
Can you read what I've highlighted, please?
Okay. The most obvious ideas are usually the best ones. You don't need to think of complicated and complex ideas.
Good reading. Okay, the simplest ideas, usually the best ones. Okay, the most obvious ideas. Remember, we're talking, I don't want you to get confused, we're talking about thinking of ideas, how to answer an essay topic. Okay, the most obvious ideas, usually the best ones. For example, looking at teenagers should not be allowed to use mobile phones at school. Why not, Nokling? Give me an obvious idea.
I agree with this statement because mobile phone can disrupt students from the study.
Very good. That's all. That's all I need, Nokling. Thank you. Okay, so everyone, this is an obvious idea. Okay, you shouldn't let students use mobile phones at school because it disrupts their study, distracts them. Obvious idea. Okay, and that's a great idea. Very simple one to write about. Okay, Kwang.
Yes.
Okay, can you read the next sentence, please?
The simplest, most straightforward ideas are easy to understand and the easiest to write about.
Good. Okay, so again, this leads on from sentence 1. Obvious ideas are usually the best ones, such as teenagers, if they have their phones at school in the class, they will get distracted. Obvious idea, also a simple idea, and very straightforward, easy to understand, easy to write about. And the final one here is Huang Ang.
Yes.
Okay, I saved this one for you, Huang Ang. Okay.
There are no extra marks for amazing ideas. You are judged on ideas that are relevant and specific to the question. There are no hierarchy of ideas, e.g. one idea gets 5 points, another idea only gets 1 point.
Okay, very good. All right, this word here, by the way, is pronounced hierarchy. Can you say that, Huang Ang? Hierarchy.
Hierarchy.
Hierarchy. Hierarchy, all hierarchy means is it's a formal word meaning an order. There's no special order of ideas, such as this idea is best, so it's number 1. This idea is second best, so it's number 2. This idea isn't so good, so it's number 3. Does that make sense, Wang Ang?
I understand.
Hierarchy of ideas is when you put something like ideas or anything in order of importance. Okay, so in writing task 2, what this means, there's no hierarchy, there's no idea that's any more important than any other. Okay, they don't judge you for your ideas. As long as your idea is easy to understand and easy to write about, that's all you need. So you don't need to spend time trying to think of some amazing idea or original idea or wonderful idea. First of all, you don't have time. And secondly, there is no extra mark for this. As long as you have a good, simple idea, that's all you need. Okay? So to summarize, Chung Hu.
Yeah.
What is a good idea, Chung Hu? What makes a good
Good
idea?
Is an idea that's easy to understand, relevant to the question, and easy to explain.
Okay, does that make sense to you, Chung Hu?
Yeah.
Okay, relevant, by the way, for those of you who are not sure, relevant means it must be related to the question. Okay, must be related to the question. You can't have an idea, for example, about cell phones, mobile phones at school. You can't then start talking about students' lunches. All right, lunch has nothing to do with mobile phones. So you wouldn't think of some idea to do with food. That's not relevant. Your idea has to be relevant to the question. So a good idea, easy to understand, relevant to the question, and easy to explain, easy to write about. Easy to write about. Okay? And how do you get ideas? How do you get simple ideas? Well, you ask yourself. Okay? Ask yourself. Okay, Nok Ling, I've already asked you one good idea why students shouldn't have phones at school is they get distracted. They get distracted. Kwang.
Yes.
Can you think of an idea why students should be allowed mobile phones at school?
I think it's for study. When they meet a hard question, they can search for it and have an
Good,
idea
Kwang.
for it.
Very good, Kwang. So they use it for research. Research is the word you're looking for. Does that make sense, Kwang?
Yes.
They can use it to research a question. Research means to look up information about it. Okay, good. So that again is a very simple idea. Okay, easy to understand, relevant to the question, easy to understand, easy to explain, easy to write about. Okay, so that was a very good idea. Wang Ang.
Yeah.
Okay, can you think of another simple idea why students should or should not be allowed phones at school? Any other idea?
I think it will be a bit related to the concentration on class.
All right, so distraction. So you're thinking of
Yeah.
distraction, is that right?
Yes.
Okay, here is another idea, okay, that I've thought of. Can you have a look at this, please, Huang Ang?
Teenagers might get anxious if they don't have the latest phone or the same phone everyone else has. This could lead to peer pressure and bullying.
Okay, a good idea, Huang Ang, do you think?
Yeah, quite interesting.
Yeah, quite interesting. Maybe someone who can't afford, okay, the latest phone, okay, maybe they feel bad if their classmates see their phone, and maybe they will tease or laugh at them because their phone is out of date or old-fashioned. All right, so that is another reason maybe why children shouldn't bring phones to school. Okay, again, a simple reason. Doesn't have to be the best reason in the world. Just has to be a reason that is easy to understand, easy to write about, and relevant to the question. Okay. Again, I think we looked at this last week, but I'll ask you again. Where do we get up to? Chung Hu.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look, can you read me this topic, Chung Hu? Read me the topic.
Parents should spend more time with the children, helping them with the homework. Do you agree or disagree?
What do you
One,
think?
agree or disagree.
Mm-hmm.
And two, generate two ideas for each choice.
Okay, I just want one idea, Chung Hu. One idea
Oh.
from everyone. One idea.
I think
Do you agree or disagree?
I think I kind of agree with this one.
Yep, because?
Oh, right. I think
What's your idea?
I think I kind of agree with this opinion because this will help the parents be able to spend their time with their children.
Great, that's enough. Thank you, Chung Hu. Ladok Ang.
Yes.
Okay, agree, disagree, and one idea, please.
Disagree. And because children should develop their self-independent.
Good. Okay, children should develop their independence. Okay.
Yeah.
Children should develop their independence. Good. Okay, so we've had two good ideas so far. Simple ideas, relevant to the question, easy to explain. Nok Ling.
Yes,
Agree, disagree, and your idea.
I agree because it can help them strengthen family bonds.
Okay, good. Agree because it helps parents and children develop a family bond. Very good idea. Again, easy to explain, simple to understand, easy to write about, relevant. Kwang.
Yes.
Okay, agree or disagree with this?
I think I agree about it because it can help parents understand their children and help make a good relationship.
Okay, good. So similar to what Nok Ling was saying, okay, helps develop bonds, okay, helps parents understand their children better. Okay, two good ideas, Kwang. Finally, Huang Ang.
Yes.
Agree, disagree, and one idea, please.
I think everyone should be gone with agreeing. So I guess I'm going for the opposite. Mostly because the teenagers will get rely on their parents, and they don't want don't want to try to get creative ideas for their homework.
Great. Okay, very good. So everyone, very good. Okay, everyone had good, simple ideas. All right. So that's all you need to do for any writing task 2 topic. Okay, remember writing task 2 topics, you will know something about any topic they ask you. Okay, you will know something. They are not designed to trick you. Okay, all they are designed to do is to get you thinking and to write an answer in correct English. That's all the question is about. So like I was saying, they don't want you to think of amazing or original ideas. They just want you to think of simple ideas and be able to explain them easily. That's all they want. All right. Let's have a quick look at this one here. Another opinion question. Chung Hu.
Yeah.
Okay, one more of these. Can you read the topic, please, Chung Hu?
Parents of autistic children should be punished for making them fat. Do you agree or disagree?
Okay, what does obese mean, Chung Hu?
OP?
Yeah.
Opinion?
No, obese. What does obese mean? As in obese children, parents of obese children.
Obese children is like fat children.
Yeah, I mean obese is very fat. Okay, someone who is obese is very, very fat. Not just a little bit fat. They are very fat. Okay, Chung Hu, agree or disagree, and one reason, please.
Really disagree with this one because it's not their parents' fault, but also the child themselves for making themselves looking obese.
Okay. How do they make themselves obese, Chung Hu, by the way? How do children
Like
make
they
themselves
eating
obese?
a lot,
Correct. They
not
eat
doing
too much
exercise at all.
and do no exercise. Good, Chung Hu. So again, everyone, Chung Hu, that's good. Simple idea, relevant to the question, easy to explain. Is that right, Chung Hu?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Okay, that's the only sort of idea you need for these. Okay, simple and easy to explain and relevant, of course. Ladok Ang.
Yes.
Okay. What do you think, Ladok Ang? Agree, disagree?
I think disagree because why
Because
should we punish the parents? Because yeah, the child is like they have their life and eating habits, so
okay.
it is depend on them, not the parents.
Okay, so another word may be useful for you, Ladok Ang, free will. Free will. Have you heard of this phrase?
Huh?
Free will. Children have their own free will. Okay, it
Free.
means,
Okay, free
does that
will.
make sense? Free will means, yeah,
Okay.
everyone has their own free will. They can choose for themselves. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
Free will is a useful collocation to know for this. Okay? Everyone has their own free will. They can choose for themselves what they want to eat. Free will. Will as in W-I-L-L. Everyone. I'll put that in chat. Again, a useful collocation to know. Can you see that, Ladukang?
I know how to write it.
Great, good. Free will. Okay, that's for everyone. Free will is a useful phrase. Free will means you can choose whatever you like. Okay, Nok Ling.
I disagree with this statement because parents are overwhelmed with the work and they can control the child every time, everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so parents are overwhelmed with work and they don't have time to control the child. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, fine. Good. Again, simple idea. This is good, everyone. I just need a simple idea and one that you can explain easily in an essay. Kwang.
Yes.
Agree, disagree with this one?
I disagree because the children must control themselves, not by parents, and children have their responsibility of their own.
Okay, good. Again, simple ideas. That's good, everyone. You have the right idea. That's great. And finally, Huang Ang.
Yes.
Okay, Huang Ang, I expect you to disagree with everyone else, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so in that case, you have to say parents of obese children should be punished for making them fat. Why?
I think they should be punished because they are the one who treats the children, and they are the one who allow children or not allowed don't allow the children to do something. So most of the child's behavior, I think they are depend on the parents.
Very good. Okay, so Huang Ang has said a very simple reason why parents should be punished, because parents are responsible for the child, especially a young child. Okay, parents, doesn't matter if they are busy or not, they should be supervising the children. Okay, and watching not just what they eat, but how they behave, what programs they watch on TV or online, whether they are doing their homework or not. Okay, parents have many responsibilities. Watching what they eat is one of them. Okay, so that is a very simple reason for punishing the parents. Okay, parents should be paying attention to what their children are doing. Okay, so that is a simple idea for the other side. All right, so I hope that all makes sense. Good. So you all have the right idea now, I hope. Okay, so when you see any writing task to question, Remember, first of all, what is the general topic? Okay. What is the general topic of this one? Chung Hyu, what
Yeah.
is the general what is this topic? Okay, we've been talking about. What is the general topic?
I think the general topic is parent.
Parent, not parent. Parents is a key word, but it's not the main topic. Is it to do with the environment, Chung Hyu? Is it to do with
No,
pollution? Is it to do with politics?
no.
What is
I
it?
think obese.
Obesity, maybe. Ladok Ang,
Yes.
what do you think the general topic of this question is?
General topic of what?
This question.
Family.
Is it education again? Is it education? Is it technology?
Health.
Is it health? Yes. Health, I think, is a better one. Okay, Chung Hyu?
Yeah.
Okay, it's to do with health. Is the general topic, okay? Health. So, going back to what I was saying, when you see any writing task 2 topic, okay, decide what the general topic is, okay, because that leads your mind in a certain direction. That will help you. The key words in this: parents, obese children, punished for making their children fat. They are the key words. And the instructions, of course, do you agree or disagree? What does the examiner want you to do? And as always, with opinion questions, which this is an opinion question, of course, because it's asking your opinion, do you agree or disagree? You only choose one side for your essay. Both your main body paragraphs will be about one side. So it means you need Kwang.
Yes.
Okay. Both your main body paragraphs are going to be about one side, whether you agree or disagree. So how many ideas do you need, Kwang? Can you get how many ideas?
2 about agree and disagree.
So remember, you have to just choose. This is an opinion essay, okay, Kwang?
Okay.
Okay, because it says, do you agree or disagree? It's asking your opinion. So you choose one side, okay? So you choose whether you agree or whether you disagree, and just write about that side only. How many ideas do you need to write about, Kwang? Can you tell me?
3,
Not 3. Kwang, try again.
4,
No,
a lot.
no, no. Knockling, can you help him, please?
2 ideas.
2 ideas. Kwang, you need 2 ideas, okay?
Okay.
Because in this essay, there are 4 paragraphs, Kwang, okay? First paragraph is your introduction, then you have 2 main paragraphs, then a conclusion. So you need 1 idea for each of the main paragraphs. Does that make sense, Kwang?
Yes.
So for any of these essays, you only need 2 ideas. So 2 ideas about whether you agree or disagree. You need 2 ideas. Often you will choose whether you agree or disagree depending on how quickly you can think of 2 ideas for either one. Okay, last thing we're going to do, we'll make a start on this. I hope that little session about thinking of ideas makes sense to everyone. It's very important because when you first look at one of these topics, remember you have about 7-8 minutes to think of ideas, okay, and write an outline for yourself to follow for the essay. So you need to know how to think of ideas. And you think of ideas by, like I've just said, analyze the topic, then ask yourself, What do I think about this? What do I feel about this? What are two simple ideas that are easy to explain? All right, that's all you need to do. So now we're looking at paragraph number 1. Paragraph number 1, of course, is an introduction. The first sentence of your introduction must be a paraphrase of the question statement. Okay, this is the question statement. The question statement is always the first sentence. So, last thing we're going to do this afternoon, very quickly, everyone, in chat, okay, can you quickly paraphrase this for me? Everyone, in chat, okay, paraphrase this question topic for me. Now, nok ang and kwang, if you're not sure what paraphrase means use other words to give the same meaning as this sentence. Paraphrasing is a test of your vocabulary. You paraphrase by using synonyms, okay, or using different forms of a word, or changing the words in the sentence completely. Up to you. Okay, thank you, Chung Hu. Punished, Chung Hu.
Yeah.
Okay, punished and blamed are not quite the same. Okay, not quite, but close enough. All right, it is okay. Being blamed for something and being punished for something are a little bit different, but it's okay for this. So, for example, Chung Hu, I could say, it's your fault. It's your fault that the apartment is untidy. Okay?
All right.
I'm blaming you. Okay? It's your fault that the apartment is untidy. But punish you might be, okay, so as punishment, you have to give me $1 million dong. Does that make sense, Chung Hu?
All right. Give me
Okay.
Can I left for a bit? I have something to do off screen.
Okay, that's fine. Wang Ang.
Yes.
Okay, almost perfect, Wang Ang. Guardians. Great synonym. Okay. Overweight. Great. All right. Maybe if I'm getting picky, a synonym for children, Wang Ang. What can you think of?
I think I could use teenagers or youngsters, but
correct. Very good. You could.
I've decided to not to use too much paraphrase.
Okay,
Too
fine.
many paraphrase.
That's fine. Up to you, Wang Ang. But good, you know the synonyms. Now, there's only one thing. When I say one thing, you need to put in the word held. Should be held responsible.
Oh.
Is the correct collocation, okay?
All right. I
You are
understand.
held responsible. Do you want me to put that in writing, or you understand, Wang Ang?
I understand.
Okay. So the collocation is should be held responsible. Held responsible is the phrase. Okay. When you're talking about punishing someone, you can also talk about someone being held responsible. The rest of it is correct. Very good, Wang Ang. Nok Ling. Not bad. Not bad, Nok Ling. What is another word for parents? Nok Ling, you could use. Nok Ling?
Mothers and fathers.
Correct. You could have used mothers and fathers, okay?
Yes.
But good, that's fine. Okay. Nok ang.
Yeah.
Pretty good. That's pretty good. Penalized. That's good. Same as punished. Okay? Penalized, everyone, is the synonym that Nok ang has used for punished. That's good. Nok ang. Good synonym. Laduk ang. No, wait. Young should be told often. Okay. Laduk ang.
Yes.
Okay. Just one small mistake. Laduk ang.
Overweight. Have ED.
No. Children is plural. Okay.
Huh?
Does that give you a clue? Children, of course, is plural. So have a look at your answer.
Youngsters.
Tell me. Correct. Good. So remember, just always to be careful about plurals, okay? Because if you do this in an essay, in an exam, they will count that as a mistake. And it's such a silly thing to make a mistake on, to leave one letter off, leave the S off. Does that make sense, the dokang?
Yes.
Okay, so everyone, remember to check for your plurals. So children is plural, so must be youngsters. Kwang, do you have anything for me, Kwang?
I have already sent you.
Okay, let's have a look. Okay. Yeah, just received it, Kwang. Okay, and almost same for you, Kwang. What is a synonym for parents, Kwang? Parents are mothers and mothers and parents. Kwang? Parents are mothers and who?
Father.
Yes, mothers and fathers. Okay, so you could use that, okay, Kwang? Instead of parents, just say mothers and fathers. Mothers and fathers, okay? And penalized, okay, needs to have a D on the end. Okay, Kwang?
Okay.
Needs to be penalized. Just like punished has got a D on the end, penalized. You need to use penalized with a D on the end. Okay, everyone, thank you. That is the end of the lesson for today. Are there any questions before we finish? No questions? Good. So next week, we will continue, of course, with writing task 2. So you all know how to do a paraphrase now, which is good. You all know how to think of good ideas, I hope, for writing a task 2 essay. Just before I finished, Huang Ang.
Yes.
There were 3 things I said before about what makes a good idea. Can you remember one of them? A good idea should be
the first reason it should be a simple.
Good. Thank you, Wang Ang. Good idea should be simple. Nok Ling, what is the second idea?
Easy to explain.
Very good. Good idea should be simple, number 1, easy to explain, easy to write about. Anyone tell me what the last one was? There are 3. The Duk Ang, good idea should be simple, easy to explain.
I only know 2 of it.
2 of them, okay. Kwang, can you remember?
No.
Okay. Nok Ang, can you remember? Nok Ang.
No.
Can't remember. And Chung Hu, you remember?
Yeah, I think.
Good idea should be simple, easy to explain. And what was the third one? Can you remember?
Simple, easy to explain, and relevant to the question.
Very good. And relevant, everyone, relevant. Relevant to the question. Has to have something to do with the question. Okay, very good, everyone. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for working hard this morning, everyone. Lovely to see you all, as always. Hope you enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Have a great week. Look forward to seeing you all next week, next Sunday, everyone. Bye. Bye, everyone.
Goodbye.
Good.
Bye
Bye.
Phương.
Bye bye.